Today's video is another what sold video. I will share with you 15 items that I sold during 1 week selling on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Facebook. Now this is not everything that I sold that week. It's just some of the highlights that I think you can find at your thrift stores and garage sales to flip for a profit online. If that sounds like something that interests you, stick around and let's get started. Okay, we'll start on eBay this time. I sold a pair of Wrangler denim jeans. Now these just aren't your normal Wrangler jeans. These are the Wrangler 20X, which I believe is for cowboys and western wear. As you can see on the inner fly, it says Style 01 Competition. So I do believe these are competition jeans. And these will typically fetch more money than just the plain Wrangler jeans. I paid $4.50 for these at Goodwill. They were listed for 2 months. I did accept a best offer of $25, although I did have them priced high at nearly $50. Like I said, they were listed for 2 months. The offer came in of $25 plus $10 shipping, so I accepted. My profit on these jeans when it was all said and done was $17.75. So keep your eye out for Wrangler jeans, especially the 20X style. Next up, this sweater sold in July. I paid $3.75 for this in January. Earlier this year, it did sell at the end of July for $30, and the buyer paid $12 shipping, so they were $42 all in. My profit on the sweater, $19.85. I picked this up in January because I noticed it was made in Italy and it was made of wool. As you can see here on the tag, made in Italy, 70% acrylic, 30% wool. So the combination of Italy and wool, I decided I would take a chance on it. And I made nearly $20 profit. Looking at these keywords in the title, I included the style, men's large wool knit cardigan. I also included the keywords chunky sweater, Italy, and grandpa, as well as Italian. So keep your eye open for these heavy knit grandpa sweaters. I am a real reseller on eBay, Poshmark, Facebook, Mercari, and Amazon, also known as Piece of Scrap. If you like this kind of video where you get right to the what solds and they sell for more than $15, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, which tells me you love this kind of video, and I will continue to make more of them. Next up, I almost passed this up at the thrift store, but I went ahead and purchased it for $3.75. It sold within 1 month of listing. It's a Vince Camuto blouse. Not quite so sure on this brand, but as you can see here, this shirt did fairly well. It is a sheer blouse with ruffle trim, and I hear ruffles are coming back, so that's a plus. I had it priced high at $29. It sold on my promotion of $21.80, and the buyer paid $7 shipping. So they were about $29 all in. My profit on the blouse was $17.50. So leave a comment below and let me know, would you have picked this up in the thrift store had you seen it? It's a Vince Camuto. That's what the tag looks like. And the last item that sold on eBay that I'd like to share with you is a vintage Barbie doll case with Barbies and accessories. I paid $4 for this at a garage sale. It took 1 year to sell. Again, I thought it would sell for more than that, being vintage Barbie with the dolls and accessories. However, I just could not get rid of it. I priced it high at about $23. An offer came in of $11, and they paid $14 shipping. So they paid more to ship this thing than the item itself. So they were $25 all in. My profit on this Barbie doll case that I had for over 1 year was a mere $7.11. But I'm happy to see it go. It was kind of big and bulky and took up quite a bit of room in my storage area. Next, we'll hop over to Mercari. I had one sell over there. This is an Ariat Blouse, size medium with the pearl snap front. It is embroidered with sequin embellishments. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold within 1 week of listing for $27, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit on the Ariat blouse was $19.47. Next, we'll hop over to Poshmark. This was a fun sale. This was a book of stamps. I picked these up at the post office because they did have dogs on them, and they sat around for a while, and by the time I got around to using them, I decided I would look them up on eBay and see what they were going for, and people collect stamps. So these were a collectible item. They sold for my full asking price of $52, and the buyer did pay shipping. So my profit on these was $31.60. These were unused stamps. The military dogs. As you can see here, someone was questioning, is this for one book of stamps? And I said, yes, as described. Evidently, they weren't too happy about my price, but it sold for my full asking price within 5 months of listing. Again, a $52 sale on this book of stamps. The next item on Poshmark is a pair of corduroy jeans. Now, keep in mind, these sold in July. I paid $3.75 for these. They sold for my full asking price of $34. These are Vineyard Vines red corduroy jeans, a smaller size, 0. So my profit on the jeans was $23.45. Looking at these keywords, I included Vineyard Vines, corduroy pants, skinny jeans, size 0, red stretch. I also included the keywords holiday and Christmas, as they look like Christmas pants to me. These sold within 3 months of listing in the middle of summer. So yes, I do list seasonal items year-round, including sweaters and corduroy pants. Next up is another Ariat item. This is a leather belt. I found this at a garage sale for just $1. It did have some imperfections. As you can see here, the holes were a little bit worn and torn. That's okay. I went ahead and disclosed that in my description. It sold within 10 days of listing for my full asking price of $30. So my profit was $23 on this worn and torn Ariat Western belt. And the next item on Poshmark is a Sims fishing t-shirt for men. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold within 2 months of listing. My profit, $12.25. It sold for $20. I kind of thought it would go for more than $20, but it was a quick flip, and I'm happy with that. So keep your eye open for the Sims. Again, it's the SIMMS with 2 M's. There's another brand out there with just 1. It's not near as valuable as this Sims Fishing Products brand. The next item on Poshmark is a pair of Merrell boots. I paid up for these. I paid $8 for these at Goodwill. They sold within 4 months of listing for my full asking price of $70. Again, I don't normally pay up for items, but when I seen these at Goodwill, I thought I would take a chance on them. They charged me $8, so my profit, $48 when it was all said and done. The buyer did pay shipping on these. Looking at these keywords, I included Merrell, Yoga Trail Waterproof. If you look at the inner tongue, you can see this style number, the J063016. I Googled that along with Merrell, and it returned Yoga Trail. They're the dark earth color hiking shoes, size 13, boots, and men's. So the key here is I included shoes and boots, as well as the style and the style name. The last item on Poshmark is one of my favorite brands to sell, Chico's Travelers. This doesn't fetch as much money as it once used to. However, this blouse sold for $19. I paid $3.50 for this. It did take 6 months to sell. Again, with the ruffle front. I hear ruffles are coming back. So my profit, $9.98. Next, we'll hop over to Facebook. I sold this Harley Davidson shirt. It is a genuine motor clothes shirt, and I'll show you that tag here. It says genuine motor clothes, size extra large. Yes, my Goodwill does write the price right on the inner material tag. As you can see here, it's $4.50. I just leave that and note it in the description. This sold for $37.40 on my promotion. The buyer did pay $5.75 shipping. As you may know, the fees on Facebook are lower than any other platform. And in this instance, Facebook waived the fees, so I paid 0 fees. So my profit on this Harley Davidson shirt, $32.90. Goodwill here does mark up Harley Davidson, usually about $4.50, sometimes upwards to $6. So I will pick them up when I can flip them for at least $25. Next up is a pair of BKE Stella denim jeans. Now I know BKE jeans sell well for men, but evidently this BKE Stella straight leg jean sells well for women. I paid $4.50 for this. It sold within 1 month of listing. Again, on promotion for $37.40. The buyer paid $5.75 shipping. So my profit on this one was over $32. So keep your eye open for BKE Stella denim jeans. And the next item on Facebook is another Ariat shirt. $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold within 1 week of listing for $24.65 on promotion. The buyer paid $5.75 shipping. So my profit was $19.27. Wondering if you've heard of this Ariat Rebar, R-E-B-A-R. It's spelled out on the back. This was the first time finding that style, so I wasn't quite sure what to price it at. So I priced it high at $30, and it did sell on my promotion rather quickly. So there's a trend in this video. Ariat is a BOLO. BOLO, be on the lookout for a brand. And the last item I'd like to share with you is a Torrid blouse. This was a size 1. So in Torrid sizes, this was a plus size 1X. I paid $3.75 for this. It sold within 2 months for $20 on Facebook. The buyer did, again, pay shipping of $5.75. My fees on this shirt was just $1.33. So profit was nearly $15 at $14.92. I love picking up Torrid. They usually are a plus size brand. I did include the stock photo, as you can see here. However, when I listed it on eBay, I did remove that stock photo, as that will get you into trouble. So keep your eye open for Torrid. I just shared with you 15 of the items that I sold during 1 week on eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and Facebook. These are everyday items that you too can find at your thrift stores and garage sales. If you've enjoyed this video or learned something new today, pound that like button. It's the thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and it tells me that I am creating great content that you guys love. I will link another What Sold in the Stack video here for your viewing pleasure. Enjoy this one as well, and I'll catch you in the next one.